It's official. Trev Alberts is leaving Nebraska to become the next athletic director for Texas A&M. No more speculation. No more rumors. Every single Husker beat writers just dropped this bombshell about 10 minutes ago. So, again, let's just dive right into it and what this means. First off, a message to Trev Alberts. Right off the bat, you're a phenomenal athletic director. Everybody within the state thought you were going to bring Nebraska back, not only for football, but for basketball, baseball, everything. You were doing a good job. No doubt about it. Okay, and we went to bed last night assuming, Trev Alberts is our guy for the foreseeable future for the 20, 30 plus years. And we woke up this morning and our hearts were shattered because it hits us a little bit different emotionally. Okay, you aren't an outsider. You aren't a guy coming in from Florida, California, New York to be our next athletic director. You were one of us. You were supposed to bring us back. Okay, a guy who was a Nebraska linebacker, was a first-round pick, has his name on the side of Memorial Stadium. And when he initially took the job, when he came in from the University of Omaha, he said, I would have never left Omaha. There was only one place I would have ever left them for, and it was for Lincoln. And we believed him. And if you watch any Trev Alberts interview from the last 2 years, as recent as last week even, he said, there's no other place I'd rather be than Lincoln, Nebraska. And we all believed him. We had no reason not to. So that's why this news hurts. Because he's a Benedict Arnold. He's a traitor. And I get it. There's turmoil within the university. Okay, he was not happy with the Board of Regents. Okay, everybody is jumping ship from Nebraska. We talk about our president, Ted Carter, left to go over to Ohio State. We see our chancellor, Ronnie Green, randomly retired out of nowhere. Everybody's leaving Nebraska. Trev Alberts is the next one. And I get it. The Board of Regents is terrible. Okay, and there's a lot of people controlling the scenes at Nebraska that we don't know about. And he doesn't have as much of a say as he would like. There's definitely turmoil there. And there's definitely reasons for him to be frustrated. But at the end of the day, it's not a money issue. He's getting paid a great salary, top 10 in the country. It's not a comfort issue. His family is used to Nebraska. They've grown up in Nebraska. It's not a prestige issue. It's he wants to get out of here. Whether he's fleeing from something, whether he doesn't like the current situation, I don't know. Here's my thing about Trev. I understand if he's mad about the Board of Regents. He was supposed to be our golden beacon within the darkness. If everything was failing within the university, we could say, it doesn't matter because we have a rock as our athletic director who's not leaving for the next 20 plus years. Okay, and that's what we all thought we had with Trev Alberts. And that's why this hits a little harder. So where do we go from here? An athletic director that we thought we had secured for the foreseeable future leaves randomly in the middle of March. We have no leads as our next athletic director. We don't have a president to hire the next athletic director. Everybody within the university is leaving. We're in a really bad spot. And if you look at the university's last couple athletic director hires, they've been pretty bad to say the least. Steve Peterson, one of the worst all time. Sean Eichhorst, one of the worst all time. Bill Moose was horrendous. Okay? So if you look at our track record, it hasn't been phenomenal. And you finally got a good one in Trev Alberts. And you couldn't make him happy. Okay, so my anger is a little bit at Trev Alberts, and I am angry at him. I do believe he's a traitor, but my anger is also at the university for messing this up. Okay, you had one golden opportunity with this guy, and you blew it. We can't have nice things as Nebraska fans. And here's my thing. This is for you, the university officials, the Board of Regents. You ask for our money all the time. Whether that's for tickets, whether that's for projects, whether that's for renovations, you're asking for money. You're raising the prices on us. You're kicking people out of their seats. People who work super hard to come to Nebraska games. This is for you. We deserve transparency on the whole situation, on everything going on. Because this isn't right, man. This isn't right. This hurts. This stings. Okay? And there's a lot of people who are upset right now, including myself. I'm upset, man. Because I thought we had a guy going forward for the next 20, 30 years who really cared about Nebraska morals. and you messed up the situation. So I'm not only just mad at Trev, but I'm mad at everybody along with the university. What does this mean going forward? I talked about Matt Rule. And as early as a week ago, I said, I do not think Matt Rule will leave Nebraska, even if we're good. Let's reconsider. Nebraska will likely make a bowl game next year for football. They will likely win 7, 8, 9 games for football next year. Do you think a top-tier university will not be calling Matt Rule? You are wrong. There will be calls. Why would Matt Rule stay? The guy who hired him's gone. The president who hired him's gone. Everybody's leaving Nebraska. There's a trend. Why would he stick around? He can get paid more at another university. I'm just putting that out there. So if you think that Matt Rule is going to stick around, or any other head coach or any other person within the athletic department, you're also wrong. So I'm hurt by this. I'm hurt that Trev Alberts didn't want to be that golden beacon. And he owed us as a fan base to stick around. Okay, there's unfinished business here in Lincoln. And he walked out. He walked out on us when we needed him the most. And as for the university who messed up this situation, so disappointed. So disappointed. You guys are greedy. You guys don't have the best interest of Nebraska fans at your heart. And that's just what it is. This is a bad day. This is a bad day to be a Nebraska fan. I'm hurt, man. This is the most hurt I've been since, losing actual football games, right? Like, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. It hurts when you lose one of your own. When he walks his back out on you, right? When it just came out of nowhere. And it's official. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm hurt. I hope you are hurt, too. This is a bad day to be a Nebraska fan. That's all I'm going to say. So going forward, we're going to be on the hunt for an athletic director. We didn't think we'd have to say that sentence in a very long time, but instead we will. And he might be a Nebraska guy. I'm sure they like to have one. People are going to say John Cook. I do not want John Cook to be our next athletic director. We've done that experiment before. People are going to want a multitude of guys. I don't know who I want. I don't know who you want. It doesn't matter. What I do know is we had one who was working for us, who was doing a good job, who's trying to rebuild the way of Nebraska, and he walked out because he's a traitor and because the University of Nebraska-Lincoln did not treat him the way he should have been treated. Again, both of them are at fault. And you know who's hurt more than any of this? Us, as fans. I'm hurt, man. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to cool down a little bit. Let me know what you think down below about Trev Alberts leaving, going over to Texas A&M. Again, I wish him the best of luck. Very talented. Very hardworking. He's going to succeed for the Aggies. If you're an Aggie fan watching this video, you got a good one. You just better hope he doesn't leave you like he left us. So as always, folks, go Big Red. Go Matt Rule. See you in the next one.